This is the stake that marks the northwest corner of my property. And about 367 feet that way is the southwest corner, and every tree in between is mine. Just keep the camera going since I have plenty of memory space left. I can already see the stake with the orange thing tied to it. It's probably not showing up in the video yet. Lots of trees. There's one of many old logging roads that goes through it. I think I said earlier there was about 1.5 feet of snow. I'm going to change my mind and say 2. It's up and down. Wonder if that walk will seem as long in the summer. So here is the southwest corner in that stake. And those 2 stakes I've found before. My goal today is to find the other 2, the northeast and southeast stakes. They should be about 1,800 feet east. Alright, check in. Okay, that red spot right there is a property line, and everything in this direction is mine. I think there's plenty of nice trees over there to make a cabin out of. So that looks like a good spot. Awesome. There's a bit of running water here. I marked it on the GPS as W1. Didn't feel like getting too detailed right now. I'll update it when I get home, but that might be good if it goes a little further. I've got a patch of pine trees here, which is good because pine trees are generally much straighter than other trees for using the logs. I'm going to mark that as Pine 1 right now on the GPS, and I'm going to keep looking for that stake. I think that this giant tree marks the southeast corner of the property. I don't see a stake. Doesn't mean that there isn't one, but it's right estimated the corner to be on my GPS, and it's kind of littered with red blazes rather than just 1 or 2. So I guess we'll count that as found and move on to the next corner. Okay, I didn't find a stake or anything clearly defining another corner of the property, but right here is right about where it should be. So I'm going to turn because I ran up ahead and there's just more red blazes, and I think that's just other people's property lines. So I'm just going to cut back towards the right of way, and I guess that leaves one challenge to remain for me to find the 4th stake, but I can guesstimate pretty close to exactly where it would be. I've decided to cut diagonally through the property, kind of from corner to corner, just to see what the interior is like. So now that I got the perimeter mostly out of the way, I want to see, where I can build stuff and where I can grab trees. Right here there's a bit of a clearing. We're pretty close to where I just was on the eastern side of the property. That way's east. So I'm going to keep going. Just a bit of an idea of how deep the snow is. dig a tunnel under it. And I will someday. This is probably the best water I've seen so far in terms of amount, and it's in the middle of the property, which is good, so that's where I'd rather get it from. I marked this as W3. Again, I'll make that more clear when I rename all my waypoints. But it looks like it cuts through for quite a while, and it's probably connects up to the other water that I found. Hooray! There's the bench I made a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna hang out, take a break. I don't know, maybe see if I can start a fire in this weather. Maybe. Well, I've decided that in order to make a decent fire, I would need either a chainsaw, no snow, or I don't know, gasoline. Anyway, it's a start. At least I know I wouldn't die out here. I got it going a little stronger now. Probably just burn the wood that I have and then head back.